Oh dear. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Down the Rabbit Hole. We are here back in the studio, just kind of getting settled in. We're going to be working on a project today. I don't know what project at the moment, but hopefully I'll choose a project. I think we were working on the Hummingbird project, but I'm not really worried about working on things in order. Kind of having fun mixing it up and working on different projects at different times. All right, guys. I need to move you over a little bit. Here. Focus. Good. Perfect. Great. Get some things out of the way. All right. Up and running. Yeah, so we're back in the lab. I'm going to work on a UFO piece today. I don't know which one. I think I'm going to pick the tiger, but probably should work on like the kangaroo or something like that, or something different. But we'll see. I still got to pick. I think I should work on the tiger, really. Although the kangaroo needs like so much help, but I think because the kangaroo needs so much help, I don't really want to work on it right now. And the hummingbird can kind of do its own thing. I'm still kind of processing what it looks like, but we'll jump into the studio and take a look at all the projects that are kind of available to run. There's actually so many projects that need to be like touched up. I'm just looking around the room here. I put up a lot of pieces so that I can, take a better look at them and have them visually around so I can see them. Otherwise they get put in stacks and then I forget I have paintings. Like I couldn't remember for the life of me what the orangutan painting is, and I might go back and paint that one because that's the only one in the series that didn't get painted. It got drawn, so I'm kind of like I didn't finish that one. I feel like I didn't give that one as much attention as all the other ones, although I did draw 4 different drawings for that one, and then I set it up on 4 different pieces of paper, so that one was pretty interesting. Anyways, let's get to work. Let's jump into the studio and take a look at what we have to do. So I'm going to go to the studio. And I'm going to grab a couple pieces that we're working on. So first off, we got this one, which I can continue working on. The gold in its wing really makes it shine, which I do like. I feel like I need to move my camera up more so that I have more space. I wonder what that would look like. Alright guys, bear with me. Bear with me. Well, give me a second. Okay, let me see if I can fix this real quick. Oh, this is gonna make me angry, but we'll be okay. The piece that needs to move. So what if I brought my camera? This will just be an awesome fix for the future. This would work. Oh, I gotta use the current one. I can push it up even more actually. Let me adjust the clamp. Okay. Oh wow. It gets a lot more area on my desk, which is great. I think it's harder on the mount though. But this is a pretty heavy duty mount, so we're gonna just be hard on it because that's what it was built for. Oh. Okay, now that the mount is straight. Sorry guys. But this overall will just make everything better. Hi Kylie. I'm doing some adjustments to the screen setting for everyone. Oh, not quite. Starting to slope down, as you can see. I think that's why I didn't have it this way. Although, let's just do a, just tighten it down, tilt it and tighten it. Nope. Sorry guys. So like that. It's a pretty good camera angle, I think. Uh-oh. There we go. I can get the whole picture in now. Better? No, I feel like it's crooked though. Is it crooked? Getting the mic over here. Sorry if I'm really loud to you guys. Just doing a little readjustment. Trying to bring a better quality stream, you know? Oh, thanks. The focal point is definitely the branch, so I'm glad we're like, no, just, yeah, the branch looks cool. I think the blue is super bright on this piece. You can't really tell because there's so much reflection, but the blue is actually really bright. It's got a nice tone to it. So as much as I want to work on this, I kind of haven't made any big decisions. I might color in, give a little bit of detail to our alien, maybe lighten up those petals a little bit. But what I really need to work on, everything needs to be touched up though, that's the problem. Everything needs to be like finalized. But this one really needs to be worked on completely because it's completely not done. Like the baby Joey our red kangaroo got kind of thrown to the side because it's so brown. I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do a lot of changes to this one, so we'll see how this one goes. I don't know. I need to change. It's so red. Like, it's just... I need to make sure... I need him, like, white and gray in the chest area behind him and, like, gray. Because the fur is gray, or the fur is white in the front, so it needs to be white behind him. But fine for a background coat. He also needs, well, he's going to get overalls on. I need to know if I'm going to do tattoo work, or like maybe I wanted to do a cast on one hand. And then like some cool signatures. That would give me a little bit more writing area. Like mommy kangaroo's a crazy kangaroo too. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. But I'm still working on this one. This needs to get done. But then that leads me back to where I really wanted to finish up, and not to really do like a whole lot. I'm gonna probably just do simple process here, but I would like to finish this one up and like draw in the UFO and stuff. So that's my plan here. I just kind of want to get that done. Do my UFO part in this one. And then maybe I can set this one aside. So that's what we're going to do today is I'm going to work on the tiger for a little bit. And just kind of hang out. And I really want to get this UFO lined in. So that's going to be my main goal. I like the white aspect. Still not too sure I'm not too sure what I want to do just yet. So we'll come to that soon, shortly. Because, like, there hasn't been any, like, real reason I've done anything in this whole set of projects. I mean, we are working with animals, and I kind of like this new setup, but I can adjust this to be. Is that going to be crooked? No, it needs to be. Oh. What does zoomed in look like, though? I think this is better for everything. I think we were just having problems because we were too close. The zoom seems to be working a lot better. Man, months of that. We could have fixed it. Oh, thanks. Tiger was fun. I feel like the skull of the tiger was more interesting to draw than anything else. Really. Because that tooth really just overlays right into the bite there. And this tooth actually shouldn't be coming out. Like, most of the mouth will cover it. I probably should have left that out, but whatever. The oranges are a little bit off here. I should bring some of this orange into the fur up here, where it would be brighter. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan for today is. Kind of just work on a few little projects around the studio, and the next couple weeks are really going to be just that. An hour of setting some time aside to work on some studio projects, and then the rest of my time really is going to other projects and then getting school pretty much buttoned up. Like, that's kind of my focus right now. Get school finished up, get ready to transition again and figure out what I'm going to do for the summer. There may be a painting happening in Anchorage that I might go paint my aunt's chicken coop. So that might happen, which will be fun. It'll be like, she wants something whimsical, so it's not going to be like just painting it one color. It's going to be an adventure. Hopefully we have some sound idea about it before I get out there. Also, I want to order supplies and stuff like that. It's much easier to prep than try to prep on the road. I mean, I can prep on the road. That's not a problem. I need to highlight the colors that would be the brightest, but I'm like confused on which. It's like really just by the edges of his ears, like where the light is coming through. And like a little bit across the top of the head. Maybe you get some reflective light here. You're not going to really get it on the bridge of his nose, just because of where you would get it on the side of his face here though, because this is three-dimensional. I think it goes this way, and it probably would hit the top of his nose here somewhere, but the fur is like very short and fine on his face, so we're gonna just try to recreate that. See if we can get just a little bit of where the tips of the hair are being hit by the sun. And if it looks good, then great. If it looks terrible, then we'll just paint over with some orange. Not super difficult to navigate through that. I just think we would get some some color here, just on that side of that face. And maybe it really just, in all reality, it needs to be this lighter orange. Do I have a thick lighter orange, or do I only have a thin one? That might be my issue. I only have a thin one. Because this would be good for giving in the detail with the fur, but it's really hard to see. To be real honest, it's so close that you can barely see it. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Kind of just wanted to paint. Instead of using my finger like a caveman, though, I could probably use a brush, which would be much more beneficial. But, you know, to each his own. It should be highlighted around, probably around focal points here. I'm kind of just experimenting, seeing like what's gonna look the best. It's okay to experiment. It's kind of what painting is, because you gotta think most of the things, unless you like, I mean, the UFO is so simple to draw, but that's something that I draw a lot. Unless you draw something a lot, which there's people that obsessively draw one thing, which is cool. I would love to be able to draw the same thing consistently. I have a problem with consistency overall, so it would be cool to have a little consistency in my life. Oh, what a testament to life, though. Yeah, I would love a little consistency in normal life as well. Yeah, you can't see it. It's like, it's so light. It's like not even existent. But you can tell, like if I sit here and I'm looking at it, I can see that I need some work in some areas. You just want to put some fur on him down here. Around that edge. I'm thinking I should make this look neon, so I'm going to try that. To give it like an outline. Oh man, this was a bad choice. Because it's not really that. I need to do this like a bunch of times is the problem, and there's a lot to outline. Because the color isn't thick enough on one pass. It is okay on two passes, but one it's not, so I'm going to have to go back over it another time. Oh. It would be a cool effect though. It would give me the effect that I wanted. So there's an, like, if I just gave it a little bit of lighter dulling out, it may look like a neon light, you know? Just a little bit of a color shift. But because it's like turning brown instead of orange because of the black, I'm going to have a little bit of issues with this. And I'm going to do it more than once. Is that okay? That's okay, I guess. Now that I'm not doing a painting a week, I feel like I can just take my time a little bit, do a better job on things. But like, we got most of the hard, heavy lifting out of the way, right? I got 16 paintings done in 16 weeks, or 16 paintings started in 16 weeks. I probably got 10 of those done. Could I sell them right now? No. So how many do I have done in reality? 0. Great. Sometimes you just have to be honest with yourself. You know, like, that's just the honest truth. Like, are any of them signed? No. Not one of them. Are any of them up for sale? No. You know, like, that's the reality of what it is right now. But it's good to know that, you know, where you stand. It's okay that nothing's up for sale or nothing's quite done yet. That's fine. We'll be okay with that. Nothing's a problem, you know, we'll be alright. This isn't even the part I wanted to work on, which is the sad part about all this. I'm gonna reshake. My issue is it's really coming out pretty well on the white index card. It's just on the black. It's being absorbed, which we should have, I knew was going to happen. So I'm just trying to make it through. I'm also going to need to put the brighter color on the inside. And it helps if you put a white line in the center of that, but I don't know, because some of these spots are thicker. It's not going to look like neon. So I'm just going to outline for now. We'll see how it comes out. Since it's like fictional and abstract and whatever it wants to be, it doesn't really matter what you draw, as long as you like it and you're confident in what you're doing. I mean, to be honest, like, as long as you're confident in your artwork and you show it to other people, somebody out there will probably want to buy it. The problem is a lot of artists don't show their work to anyone. It just stays in a sketchbook. So, I mean, confidence is key in all things, really. You know, I think that's why confident people like really end up winning in life, is because they honestly they honestly try more things. Confident people like will go out and be like, yeah, I can do that, even if they can't. So, and I mean, I guess we can do a lot of things. Where does this idea that we can't do things? I mean, we do so many things. Okay, so here it gets a little tricky, right? Because we got this one. It's in the background. A little bit of that. Oh, I'm not writing in screen. I think the camera just looks better in general from up there in that height. To go over this a couple times, but it's okay. I need to get that center orange in a little bit more too. Let's see, maybe I should just go and do white and then come back in and do everything again. It just looks brown. Oh man. Hopefully everyone out there is having a good week. It is Wednesday. We're getting ready. Today was our last practice before our soccer game. So the Unified Soccer students will be out playing this weekend, which will be fun. It's going to be a long day. Saturday I will be doing some extra work, which is okay. It's all good. It's for a good cause. It's fun. We go out with the kids. They play soccer with their general ed partners, and they have a really good time, and it's fun. Hopefully this year we get to go to state. Last year we did pretty well, but we just couldn't take it for the end. So we'll see. We'll play a good game. We'll see how it goes. Our team's good this year. We've improved a lot, which is all that really matters too. Like, I'm just glad everyone's going to be having a good time out there. It's going to be hot. Hot for Seattle. I like how people talk about hot in Seattle. I'm just like, it's going to be 75 degrees. It's still cold. I grew up where it was 105 degrees and skateboarded through hot weather and fell on hot pavements. Like, it's just, that's hot. 105. When people say you should be inside and you're outside skateboarding, yeah, that's what I grew up in. So, just to give it a little trace. Okay, good. Not really doing much, huh? Not giving us that pop effect I was looking for, but I think it's because it's too light. So we're just gonna keep going because we've already committed, so we kind of have to finish. There's no real choice here. Just have a feeling I'm gonna put some of the orange in there. All right, let me Let me get it with this orange again. It's interesting. I don't really like orange as a color, but I feel that because I don't like orange as a color, I've never really used it a whole lot, and I think it's necessary in so many things. I think orange is probably in like so many things that we see, even if it's like a reflection inside a blue cube that's sitting on a table, from a light, because light sources are yellow and orange tinted. Now, like terrible fluorescent blue tint too, but that's so much brighter, isn't it? I gotta do all of it now because I can't have it unless I want to leave the stuff on his chest like less bright, but the face now has to be pretty bright. I wasn't even trying to work on the tiger today. I was not planning on touching him. I was happy with how he was, of course. And this is why I feel like I can't finish paintings as well, because I'm like, oh, I'll touch up this little piece, and then I go to touch it up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, now I have like 10 hours of work to do. Like we've been oh no, 75. 75 what? Yeah, the trick is to knowing when to stop. Definitely is the trick. I'm liking it though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I think it looks okay. I think Teacher Appreciation Day was today or yesterday. I think it was today. Might have been yesterday. But we appreciate teachers out there yesterday. Which is nice. It's nice that it's sunny actually here in Seattle. It makes like a whole bunch of difference. It's kind of crazy because like California, I feel it was always so nice, which is Seattle is a different type of weather. I mean, people want to live in all types of different weather. This is kind of rainy, cold. It's good cuddling weather, I feel. But it's also, if you're just hanging out by yourself, it's kind of terrible, depressing weather. Just to be fair about Seattle. So I feel like it's a good coupling city, and it really is. There's seems to be that idea. I think that's that idea everywhere. But Seattle, I mean, I can. Sunny, it's nice outside in California. I'll just go outside and hang out by myself. It's rainy and wet in Seattle. I'm like by myself. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just hang out with my computer. Hence why we have the stream. Yeah, the only weekend it's ever hot is every time we have our unified soccer match. It's like the hottest weekend every time. And we're playing 4 games, and it's a lot of exercise for the Special Olympics division. Like, it's just like, why? But it'll still be fun. We'll stay well hydrated. Just got to stay on everyone. Just keep drinking water all day. It's gonna be. I'm gonna play dad coach. Oh God. Make sure everyone stays hydrated. It's okay. It's my job. I like it, so it's fine. Whew. I've had a long day. I also played a game of soccer with them against them today, so I am pretty wiped out. You know, we're still here live, just hanging out, making more content, flooding the internet with more stuff it doesn't need on it. But whatever. Making more trash in the world. I always feel like that. I'm like, why? Why make more content? There's enough content out there. There's enough people talking. And is the content I make interesting? Probably not. This is probably quite low on the interest scale. But I don't know. I still get a few views every week, so I still put it together. Somebody out there is watching it. So hello. Probably not very much of it though. I don't know what watching a live stream is like. I've never watching an old live stream. I feel like half the fun of having a live stream is that it's live. Like, if you wanted to interact, we could interact. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're having good weather. Weather was really nice here today too. I should have we played soccer outside in the sun. It was great. So I'm not complaining. The sun's been out, and when the sun's out, it's pretty nice. But like, I definitely even had a better attitude going to work though, you know what I mean? Like, I was sitting in my car, it was nice and warm, the sun was out. It makes such a difference to your mood. My friend is he's decided that he's gonna moved down to Venice Beach, so he moved down to Venice Beach with his new wife, and they're kind of living it up. He's like, people are so nice here. They're just like you. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I understand you so much more. Like, I don't understand. Seattle's a different place. And the reflection of the weather and the sun is quite powerful on people, you know? Like, it's crazy how much things affect us. Positively or negatively, but it's just kind of wild to think about. Okay, we're getting good with this second layer. I'm liking it. Some pieces need more help than others. This is why painting takes forever. This is why paintings cost so much. I spent a half an hour tracing something. You can't even tell that I traced. I'm like, what did I do in this hour? It got a little bit brighter. Fantastic. Anyways, let's not. Yeah, it definitely does. So I should be in a place with more sunshine. That's what you're telling me. I gotta figure out how to make that possible. It's kind of a the next plan. Wow. I think I haven't stopped talking in like 43 minutes. I'm actually gonna flip this one around so I'm not drawing over the white paint. I know. Bummer, guys. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's easier for you to flip your phones over than it is for me to draw on that side of the table. But I don't like drawing the UFO upside down, actually. This is not giving me good perspective. Just going in harsh. Okay, flipping it back around because I got that part done. Alright, here we go. So much nicer when you can turn. I forget what that's like. My lines actually hit where they're supposed to go. I'm not struggling. Yeah, I know. I usually, before I started the stream, I turned all my art around, which was nice. But with the stream, in order to do time lapse, I haven't been saving or filming really and making progress with these. I might film this one, but with the time lapse, it's nice when you keep it in one area. Then when I go back to do the videos that never get done, yeah, you know that. Dum 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 dum. I feel like I want to do some chrome here, but I don't know where. I kind of want to go chrome, all the way around, and chrome, and chrome, and then chrome inside. So the light's looking chrome. It might take a lot away from the tiger. It's okay. Am I worried? Not really. Not worried about much here. So let's just finish our little UFO. Should he be green? Should he be green? Should I do black and white? I feel like I really like the black and white. What do we think? Should I put him in green? If I put him in green, he might steal the show. If I go chrome, which I need to, might go. Black and white. Okay. That means the bunny's gonna have to be outlined and the alien's gonna be black. Although sometimes the bunny's just a silhouette. Okay, his head needs to be kind of low because like he's not gonna have as much body this time. Heart shape for the eyes. Right? And then back around for the head. And we're going to color him in. And cut his eye a little bit there so it looks a little bit better. Then he's going to get a skinny little neck still. Maybe we just see like ears. That'd be funny for this one. Right? Because it's kind of where the bunny would be. You wouldn't see him. Right? You just be like, swing, swing. And he's just a box anyways, so you just maybe see that part of him. I'm coloring his ears. Coloring him in. It's just a silhouette. Looks good, huh? Good, happy with that? Looks good. Him and his homie. Okay, now we got blasted with the chrome. I feel like I need like just a little bit bigger of a ring here. More depth to our spaceship back there. Good. Alright. Now, I still think I'm going to add the black even after the chrome, but I kind of want to get the chrome in first and see where we're at with that. And the issue with the chrome is that it's gonna totally like fade this in to the back unless I put yellow. I was thinking of just outlining, which was where the chrome, that's where the light would hit. It's kind of the outline. I was just gonna and do a fat outline. I just have a feeling the outline's gonna take away from the actual, because the chrome's pretty strong as a visual image. It really does. The chrome's pretty strong, and that always makes me a little weary, but here we go. Go for it. And this isn't even, we're not even getting the good chrome. Is this the good one? I don't see another. I see another. Can't ever tell. I don't think that's the good one. Nope, this is the good one. Here we go. Try again. Okay. Not very chrome-like. Just looks great right now. Just looks so gray. Okay. Just gonna have to work with it, I guess. Not chrome. Come on, liquid chrome. You were expensive enough. You should be drawing in liquid chrome. Okay. Fine. So that's good, right? And we need to differentiate a little bit here. So we're going to put in the thinner chrome. Line 2. Now this is chrome. Holy smokes, this is chrome. You like see it. This is like so crazily bright. You have no idea. Like and that's what I'm always afraid of, is it kind of steals the show. So I feel like these chrome, I mean, I've had some applications where they work really well. I think outlining your images, it works really cool. Like it like frames out your image. But I've also used it in applications where it's just such a non-color color, because it'll turn white in certain lights and it turns black in other lights, so it's kind of finicky on like how it affects your final product. At this angle that I'm drawing at with it at, it looks like it's black now. I know that's not true, but I don't know if it's really hard to tell if it's still chrome. I know a lot of modelers use these to paint in the trims of their cars. So like if you need liquid chrome to do like tiny little door handles and details, you can't even tell on camera. Let's see if I turn one light off. We can get more of a reflection. Nope. It's okay. Like how everything I've done on this stream you can't even really see. I want to get that liquid chrome to give me some real chrome though. So I'm gonna bleed it a little bit. Because that chrome doesn't look the same, which doesn't help me as much as I'd like it to. Oh, whoops. It's okay. I'll just make the light stream wider. Okay, I'm gonna have to just widen it up a little bit right there. It's okay. We're okay. It'll be fine. There we go. So there's that. Now, I feel as if I want to, I don't know what I want to do. I feel as if I want to draw some chrome lines inside the UFO thing, just some big fat chrome lines. They don't have to be chrome, they can be gray, but they need to be going in this direction. They're going the right direction, they're just coming out slightly crooked. See, now we're not getting any chrome. It's not my fault. The canvas frame is right there and it's making it do that. Like I'm trying to draw up on a lip. I'm not just terrible at hitting a line, but I'm also probably terrible at hitting a line too. So let's not discount that issue. Okay, well, we have some chrome pieces in here. They're not that chrome. I think we're going in the right direction though. I might need to straighten a few out, but that's okay because we're going to come back in with our little chrome. Come give it some highlights in order to blend it a little bit better and give us some movement. Give it some movement. This will help me kind of dial in some lines. Like so, this one, I need a line somewhere in here to bring it that way. Sorry, you guys really can't see that. Getting close, I think. I feel like there needs to be some black in this one, but I'm kind of weary on. I think I should outline, definitely outline. In black. Like outside of this outline needs to be black. I know you're in there, ink. Let's go. Let's go. Don't mess around with me. I know you're in there. You think? I just don't think it looks that finished. I feel like the top part is so cartoony. I should at least oh, I'm kind of happy with that. I can leave it be. Do you want to fix some of these? Gray marks. I should do it when it's a little bit more dry. Cool. Yeah. Let's just call it. Now that the Chrome is actually giving me Chrome, let's call it. So I don't know. I think we're good and finished with this one. Top looks outlined. The UFO looks fine. We have some chrome and some shiny stuff going on around the face and in the background. I may do a little bit of touch up here. This one's like super crooked. Straighten it out a little bit. I think that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let's take a look at it, what it looks like. This is probably your best angle of it, to be honest. I don't know if I love... We'll have to just take a look at it in a few days. That's why, like I said, there's kind of a hanging gallery going on in the shop right now, where it's kind of just, we're adding things as we go. Add a little bit more here, add a little bit more there. Like, I'm still a little worried that like my ear isn't finished over here. Really, whoops. I really would like that to be finished a little bit more. Even if it's just a little bit more. Because it is like at the edge where I really need it to like be bright and pop a little bit more, you know? I'm gonna blend back this hair back in using the marker a little bit. Give us a little bit there. Just kind of even this in a little bit. Cool. Cool. But like I said, I could work on paintings forever, and ooh, I need to stop working on paintings right now though, because I just put my arm in a big thing of chrome, which is counterproductive to our goal. Anyways, happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Down the Rabbit Hole. Great. Chrome on the arm. I'm going to be caught suspect. But here we go. There it is. Can I do one of the things? Didn't they do this on Instagram? I really want to do one of these and then drop my painting and then it be covered in dirt. Because I think that would be a funny Instagram. You know, right? Some fun, some more comical stuff. Well, that's it. That's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys wait, this side? I don't know. I never do paintings like this. That's gonna be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night and hopefully enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you back here on Wednesday to hopefully finish up another painting and just starting to get things dialed in so that these can go hopefully to a gallery. That is going to be my next goal with all these paintings, as they find themselves a home. And yeah, anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Have a good night and we'll see you on Friday. Peace.